We're back. So how are we all doing now? Okay, we are not going to waste much time. We are not going to waste much time. So I will try my best to do it sharply so that we are not going to waste much time. Please, as you join in, don't forget to like the video, okay? Sorry about my voice. My voice is not all that clear yet. My voice is on process. It's on process. So we are going straight to the program. As you join in, please like the video, okay? Like the video. Like the video. You can see the title. We are here to react to many things actually, but we are going to start from the one from Emeka Livingstone. Okay, Emeka the Digger. Let's start from him. PM shared a clip, a video about this man. And I'm going to share it with us. Yeah, Armstrong is here. I see you, my brother. Armstrong. Okay, you can see here, and you know, he can't get tired of lying. He can't get tired of lying. He's, I don't know if lie is his surname. He's yes, Emeka the Digger. he is our own Lai Mohammed, right? He's our own Lai Mohammed. PM, you know, made a post and said this. How do you define the crime of impersonation? And an excommunicated betrayer went to an office to present himself as part of our movement when he is not. He has nothing to do. He has nothing to do with us. What do you call it? He is even addressing himself that we send letter to UN from Sud 2. He further referred to Simon Ekpa as our prime minister. Okay? He said then, he concluded that we acquired Sud 2, we. Another lie was Simon Ekpa stepped on Biafran flag in Germany. There were nothing like Biafran flag during the protests against Ekweremadu in Germany. Not to talk of Simon Ekpa stepping on it. He should hold on. He has a lot to explain in due time. PM. This is what PM said. And the man is busy digging something and non-stop. Now, let's listen to what Emeka have to say. You know, when elder refuse to behave like an elder, you always, then you know that the may go. Let me see if I can take let's take it back a bit and on the volume.
My earlier broadcast before I was called, that interrupted the...
Start again.
I was on air, this is Emeka Livingstone, but I had a very, very important call. And there was no way I could, you know, ignore the call to come back. I was alive discussing things, and I was called by somebody. Maybe in future I will tell you about it. So,
okay, let me recognize Richard. Richard, you are here. Good morning, Kai. Happy to hear from you at this time. The same to me, my brother. Nice to have you, Richard. If you comment, I will recommend you. I will appreciate you. I will recognize you before I proceed on the program, because I wouldn't want to going back and forward when the program is on. So our own brother Armstrong and Richard have commented. So let's go straight to the program. Let's start.
I explained to you that Prince went with me to that place. Prince had a program with me in Maryland and in DC. And then part of his program was to also come and see what was going on in 7200 Bel Air Road. So when we had finished all our programs in Maryland and Washington, D.C., on his way back to North Carolina, we drove into 7200 Bel Air Road, into the facility, for him to see for himself, because he has said a lot about it and he lives in America. So we went there, and then the Prince asked me to do a video recording of what he's about to say and do, that he was going to pull that flag out. That the reason why he wants to pull it out is because they're using this flag to do evil against the Biafrans and to ridicule the whole nation. And some people were angry that Prince offended Biafrans by removing that flag or whatever.
Or whatever. Now, he started by trying to exclude himself from that act of that his colleague that pulled out flag from the Biafran government in Exile House. And his reason is because they're using the flag to commit crime against Biafrans. Then you ask him, what crime is that? So the flag that was being placed on that house was a crime. And what crime was that? And he will not even give you any answer, let alone, explaining it. Sometimes when these people want to lie, they can lie with anything. Anything. Anyway, let's continue.
Now, I first said in my earlier broadcast before I was called, that interrupted the conversation or the discussion I'm having with you, or the monologue, or the discourse, whatever you choose to call it. The person who actually had desecrated the Biafran flag 2 times is Simon Ekpa. In the first one was when Ekweremadu visited Germany and the Biafrans stood against him. Simon was still in the other side then. He became very angry, took the Biafran flag, tore it to shreds, stepped on it, on the floor, marched it. That was a desecration of the Biafran flag. Why? By any organization. He said, which organization? Biafra. That our prime minister acquired it. He said, nothing like that. I said, okay, what about you do for records? Tell me again. We acquired it. He said, you people never acquired anything. That the person that acquires you to lives there, go and check. And when I checked, he told me that the man does, I think, either mechanic or bodybuilding works along the street. He works in one of the company's workshops. Either they do mechanic work, I can't remember, or bodybuilding work for vehicles. He said he works around that area. I said, really? He said yes. So the next time when I had a conversation with him, I told him that we have written to the United Nations, giving should do as our address. He laughed. That time I met him for what he said. I mean, it's wrong acquisition of somebody's property. What he acquired was should do. First instance. Now, but he gave the impression it's the whole building, and that was what he said with his mouth, somebody's property. What he acquired was should do. What he acquired was should do. First instance. Now,
oh my God. You see, the reason why these people cannot change is because they don't know they don't know how to navigate their lives. There was a video this man made where he said that he's the one that's drafting letter. That all this thing that PM is doing come from him. In fact, he is the brain behind the success of the Biafran government. That the letter, the only thing that he have not said that come from him is national anthem. He said that he draft a letter that they submitted, any letter at all that being written to any government or even UN. He claimed that he's the one that's responsible. That that it is his brain that PM is using. That PM don't even know how to write anything. Then when they sacked him, PM have not come out to cry that I'm looking for someone to write for me. Even the other guy, what's the name of this guy? Biafran battle cry. Is it the guy that said that they kidnapped his brother? If you can remember that guy, also made a statement that similar thing with this guy, that he is the one that draft this letter, design this and design that. Today, we have not noticed changes from what anything graphic design in different government. We have not noticed since he's no longer working with different government. We have not noticed different from what we used to know. Different battle cry, yes. That guy claimed that he's responsible, that any graphic design, any flyers, anything that he comes from him. And after he decided to run away, I don't think they sacked him. Maybe he's the one that sacked himself. I don't know. I'm not sure, but that is not important. After he's no longer working with the federal government in Israel, the government and the cabinet and her cabinet are still working, waxing, progressing, achieving things, just like what this man said in the past. That he is the one. After you are not working, they have sacked you from the organization, from the government. You don't even have anything to do. And you are the one championing that house was not belong to Biafrans, that it was a lie, that using it to scam people. You think that everything must, revolve around you. Things must go through you. When it did not come through you, you think that it's a fake. You see, that's the brain of our people. So this man spent all his time with the other elderly man. I don't know what his name, the one that actually hold the flag, that took the flag from the building. So when he pulled that flag, this man was there. Both of them went there and they pulled the flag. And to justify what the man did, that he did not commit any discredit the flag. In fact, it was a PM that have done that. So if PM, let's assume that, which is not true, let's assume that PM discredit the flag, different flag. So the best way to justify that what you have done is to discredit it because PM have done it in the past. You see the mentality of elderly people. This is one of the elder as well. Emeka Livingstone is not a young guy. Not at all. Ihanacho, yes. Okay, his name is Ihanacho. Okay, no problem. I don't even know that his name is Ihanacho. Armstrong said before that Emeka is very scared of what is to come after Biafran restoration declaration. Maybe if he's scared, he should go and start now apologizing. By the time the Biafran will be declared, Biafran must have made up their mind then, because most of I said it in the past. You have right to talk, you have freedom of speech, but sometimes don't use the freedom to abuse other people's freedom. Learn how to maintain your stand and make sure that you believe on what you think is right. Don't do because Mr. A is doing. Look for a way to do the right thing at the right time. Your people is your people. You understand? So like as I was saying, both of them are elders, and they went to a house. Even if PM is using that house to scam, and it is not your duty to go there and pull flag that somebody put. The house does not belong to you. You did not even rent it. The owner of the house did not tell you, okay, go to the house, whatever you see, take. I mean, are you trying to tell me that if Boko Haram today mount Biafran flag in Sambisa, will you go there to pull it out? Because you said that you went there because you think that you want to be noticed. You want to be noticed, and you want to see if you can test the strength of PM and Biafran, just to cause distraction. But you are dealing with an intelligent man, somebody who knows how to ignore fools. All right, Chuma said, elder man like you is talking like a fool. Go and sit down and take care of your grandchildren. Leave Samonekba alone. Yes, so you're right. Pride will not let him. Okay, if pride will not let him to apologize, then why? Then he should embrace the fear. If that trust their friends now. if you go to comment section there, you will laugh. Even where he was scratching something, scratching something. Some of you know what I'm talking about. If you have not, please, I can't share it with you. Oh my God, I must share this one, please. Allow me to share this one. Kwa Chineke mere mmadụ ebere. Ooh. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Don't joke with our people. Don't, don't joke with our people. Hey my okay. Hey. If you did not see that, you missed a lot. If you don't see that, you missed a lot. Okay, let us go to another thing, please. Let's go because I don't want to waste much time with this live broadcast. So there's this video. That someone shared. Hope I have it. Okay, this is from DOS. Trying to just listen, just pay attention. Let's listen to it together. Maybe you can capture what I feel that I have in this video. Let's go. It's just a short clip, okay? A short clip. But pay attention.
May I not live to see tomorrow?
Okay, no.
If you tell me that,
wait.
Did not tell me that. May I not live to see tomorrow?
Pay attention.
But if you tell me that and come online to lie, may you never live to see the next day. I ask you, Prince, what's your business with these women? Can you open up and tell us your deal with these American women? Prince, you confidently told me that if you opened mouth to say it, it will affect Mazen Nandekan. Prince, were you not the one that told me what Mazen Nandekano's mother did to Mazen Nandekano's wife? Prince, were you not the same person that told me how wayward Princess, Master Prophet's wife, how she is? Are you not the one that told me everything about Mazen Nandekano's family? Now, let me hit it. Prince, you came online and you have the guts to tell people that you are taking care of Ikonso's children. Which Ikonso's children? Ikonso that you contributed to his death. Prince, who gave the women that started calling Ikonso and start decorating Ikonso with gifts that makes Ikonso feel that he's now untouchable? Who gave those women Ikonso's number? I am asking you, Prince, who gave Ikonso, these women in America, Ikonso's number? Prince, who told me which girl is with Ikonso when this thing happened?
Did you capture anything? The confession continues. I will play it again. I want you to listen how they were, planning all this nonsense. When it happened, when Ikoso was died, people, but some of them know even before that happened. They know they planned it, and when the plan came, to fulfillment, they will also join ordinary people to cry, oh, what happened to? Yes, Darlington. Darlington is one. Diana said, I pity people going to church that he is pastor. In what a shame on him. I think what a shame on him. This man, I don't think he have any congregation. I don't think he have any church where he pastors anything at all. I think he's just a mobile pastor. I believe. Maybe I'm wrong, because in America I don't know how pastoral something work, how they do it there. Because now, if he went to be Nigerian, of course, he must have 2x2 shop where he will be operating his own pastoral work, taking also what other people are looking for, which is daily bread.
did not tell me that, may I not live to see tomorrow.
This is
But if you tell me that
Prince,
and you come online to lie, may you never live to see the next day. I ask you, Prince, what's your business with these women? Can you open up and tell us your deal with these American women? Prince, you confidently told me that if you opened mouth to say it, it will affect Mazen Nandekano. Prince, were you not the one that told me what Mazen Nandekano's mother did to Mazen Nandekano's wife? Prince, were you not the same person that told me how wayward Princess, Master Prophet's wife, how she is? Are you not the one that told me everything about Mazen Nandekano's family? Now, let me hit it. Prince, you came online and you have the guts to tell people that you are taking care of Ikonso's children. Which Ikonso's children? Ikonso that you contributed to his death. Prince, who gave the women that started calling Ikonso and start decorating Ikonso with gifts that makes Ikonso feel that he's now untouchable? Who gave those women Ikonso's number? I am asking you, Prince. Who gave Ikonso
that Ikonso started feeling untouchable? So these people were not even, they were having kind of beef with Ikonso, which means, okay, now I get it. Okay, because for him to even mention that Ikonso started feeling untouchable simply means there have been complaints within about the ordeals of Ikonso. Probably the way he carries himself or the way he executes, function, how he carries his activities without involving people and all that. Why is that a problem to them? I mean, I don't understand what is going on. If you can, highlight this thing that he said now, you understand that he's talking out of, experience, the experience that they had with Ikonso, and he is not on ground. Someone on ground must have feed him this kind of thing, that Ikonso is now acting, this and that, and buying him should be the best option for you not to feel intimidated with his activities. And the prince is the one that we're told that said that Martin Americanos is that people are planning something again. If he happen to say what is going on about Martin Americano, that I will cry blood. He says something, all those things. A lot of secrets are still hidden, but time will tell. Time will tell. I don't expect them to be giving themselves, bad goes, but this bad goes is for good, for you to know where your problem actually started. I pity, Ikonso the way he gave up, because he tried to do what he felt that is good for everybody. But because, one thing with an Igbo man, even when you are doing ordinary business, apart from agitation, if you are selling something like maybe electronics in your line and you have a lot of customers, your goods are coming, and once it comes, it doesn't take much time, you sell it, you sell them, and another one will come. Your neighbor will start, his own agenda will become you. Like, he will do everything to know why you are selling your own better than he do say his own, and he will do everything to make sure that he take over. A kind of competition, rivalry will be there. All those things is what Igbos are known for. And the deadly part of it is that when you are doing that with a very evil person, that person will go to extra mile to buy you. It's not as if you are trading your business with his money. It's not as if you are blocking his own. No, it's not as if you are depriving him from selling. But because he noticed that in this line you are number one, right there, you need to prepare, because they will use diabolical power to come after you. I don't know why it is very common. look at what Ikenga is saying here, that Ikonso were talking with women in what is it called, in US, and by talking to them, and those women were, you know, showering him with gifts, then he started feeling untouchable. That statement has a lot of envy and jealousness, just like our brother Armstrong has pointed out here. Why is it a problem? So what actually made the console is not about Nigerian army just caught up with him and all that. Who called those army that by him and was parading him like a worthless being? And the people that gave that information were happy. I'm not the one saying it. You can guys say calling press out that he knows what buying the console. And after buying the console, who the prince is not telling you that he's the one taking care of Ikoso's children. If actually he buy their father. So to me, it's not something that anyone can just ignore. Prince need to reply this, because if you keep quiet, that means what he said is true. Talking about jealousness and envy in within the Biafran, you know, within Igbo people, not even Biafrans, all right? The same man, being Ikenga, said also in the past that if PM we get Biafra, let everything scatter. That statement is a statement from envy, spirit of envy and jealousness. He's very, very jealous of PM, to the extent that if PM, his name will be attached to success of Biafra, let everything scatter. Today, in fact, they are getting tired. They started scattering it immediately. They noticed that, look, this man actually have what you don't have. They drop the agitation. They pick up, you know, weapon to scatter everything to make sure that it will not succeed. Very, very bad. Very, 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 very bad. All these things, you know, I had experience. I went to one of different government in Nigerian media platform, his live stream. I came there with my platform. I comment, and he saw my comment. Do you know what he did? He refused. He was reading people's comments. He did not mention my name. He did not read my comments. I kept quiet. Then I messaged again. He deleted my first comment and deleted the second one without no provocation, nothing whatsoever. That I laughed. I know why he did that. But his mind, that evil mindset that he was displaying there that time was not even, in fact, it did not cross my mind. But being that I have been in this, I have been in social media for some time, I know what content creators, people that have, you know, creating, you know, making videos, how they always want to act and carry themselves. Which, if you are actually fighting for Biafran freedom, you shouldn't waste your time to care about what he's trying to protect. I know what, and I'm not here for anybody to, you know, notice me for fame. I don't need a fame for what? Fame for what? I'm not here to chase cloud. You understand what I'm saying? So if you like me, you like me, and I'm not expecting everybody to like me. That's another thing. I'm not expecting everybody to say, "Wow." It is not possible. Even if you give, no, it can't be possible. There's no way everybody will like it. That is the nature of the world we are living. But if all these people that you are shouting, watching, Biafra, 95% of them are full of jealousy and envy. That is why you see PM and Masna Monica, these two guys are untouchable, to be honest with you. It is very rare to see it, to see that quality. This one said, who is this person, please? He said, the God you recognize and had told you those things. His name is Satan. Look at this idiot. I blocked you, you came back with another one. I will still send you back to where you come from. I will still send you back to where you come from. If you don't you know where Satan will reside? You can't miss Satan now. It is in hellfire. Go to hellfire and meet Satan. Okay. So sorry about that. Some people are very, very busy to preach their satanic religion. So most of the times you don't expect people to behave the way you behave, but it is very, very sad. And this person that did what I told you just now happened to be somebody that even some of my video I mentioned his name. I have said something nice about him. Even some of you have inboxed me telling me to contact him so that we'll be doing program together. I said no. Reason because I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for that. But when I went to his platform to watch his program, this is what he did anyway. Anyway, that's by the way. Let's move to another thing. So these people, if you are following DOS and you will know what you know, you must have watched this video, but it is very, very funny, very, very funny indeed that they can now face themselves and wage war against them. It is very, very funny. They will do everything to blackmail you, to give you fake names, fake information. They will do everything to make sure that your effort is, will not eat any fruit. That's have been what they're doing to PM and Mazda Modekan. But God, as God may have it, PM is very, very strong and equal to the stars. Now listen to this.
To rubbish Biafra. To rubbish Biafra. You are listening to them gossiping about me. Oh, Namdekan is the forcer. He's a thief. And what did Namdekan steal? Nothing. Did he defraud you? Nothing. Then why calling him a thief? They cannot answer. That was why Simon Eber took time to demolish the little truth. Demolish him by your Tony Maya. Demolish your Coco and dump him in the gut and the sewage. To you people. And he called them. Then they move forward and then get Biafra. Like nonsense. New Nigeria. Thunder fire all of you and your new Nigeria. Check it, Uno. Simon Eber demolished your Coco. The men on the path of truth and diligence. Truth and diligence. Because you're doing a good job. Continue doing it. We need many of you.
So that is Master Namadokano then, appreciating the good work of PM. When a freedom fighter talk, when an activist, you talk, not people that will be. I don't need to say hi to you because you will be disturbing. You become this, you will be this. Something that it shouldn't cross the mind of anybody that's actually decent. But no, they don't. They will always use a way to fight the real people. Anyway, let's hear from people that about the injustice that we are talking about. Injustice. If you pay attention very closely, you understand what we are talking about. The activities of the US trying to how they do their backyard business, and after doing that they will come back and start acting as if they don't know what they've done. So this is what somebody said about the current situation of Igbo people in Nigeria. Just listen.
Caesar, I'm extremely disappointed at David Umai. Those are the kinds of statements I don't expect to hear from a senior government official. And he's a man I tend to respect because he's a hard-working individual, and he knows his onions when it comes to engineering and Ministry of Works and road constructions and things like that. So I have a lot of respect for you. But particularly, I felt offended by that statement. because I've said it on this program severally. I detest the dog whistling of an entire ethnic group in Nigeria. And let's call a spade what it is. It's becoming one too many that we want to consistently and continuously scapegoat the Igbo ethnic tribe in Nigeria, and it's unacceptable. It is unacceptable because there is a history of violence targeted at that group since 1953 in our country.
He's not an Igbo man, though. He's not an Igbo man.
A meeting was held in Lagos, not necessarily in Parliament. Anthony Enahu moved a motion for the independence of Nigeria. The North opposed that motion, and at the train station, when they were going back to their constituency, they met a crowd that was essentially mocking them. They got back to the North. Chief Akintola led a tour across the North, to campaign essentially for the independence, to rally the North in support of Nigerian independence. Guess what happened after that? Riots broke out in northern parts of Nigeria, particularly in Kano, where over 240 Igbos were massacred. Were they the ones that demanded for Nigeria to have an independence at that time? In 1966, particularly in May, months before the Civil War happened, thousands of them were massacred across northern cities, and they had to flee to the east for safety because thousands of them were indiscriminately killed for what they knew nothing about. Right? So let's not even talk about the Civil War and the hundreds of thousands that were massacred, and the fact that after 1970, this entire ethnic group had to start from the scratch again to begin to build their lives. And see that, look at what they have done since 1970. A group that left or started from nothing, went to Bauchi, went to Kano, went to Meduguri, went to Akure, went to Ogun State. And look what they have built in 40 years of hard work, grit, and no support from the federal government. Look what they have done for themselves. But what we consistently and continuously do is to signal hatred and violence against people. And this thing has to stop. We can't continue a country. Listen, if you don't want a group of to be a part, let them go then. I don't understand this. Every time there has to be an excuse to single out an ethnic group. I take a typical example. Just like the past elections, I heard people telling, how can the Obi, for instance, have scored 98% in 7 states to the north? How can he have scored 90%? Muhammadu Buhari, under a PDP-led federal government, scored over 90% votes in 4 northern states. Go and check the result in Katsina. Go and check the result in Bauchi. Go and check the result in Jigawa. He scored over 90% in those states under the leadership of the PDP as a federal government. So it was okay for Buhari to score over 90% in his own core constituency, but something utterly went wrong when Obi did it in the southeast. This ethnic group have always been part of a nationalist political party and never really have ever built a regional movement. All the times they have supported a political party have been national political parties right from the NCNC. They have a stakeholder in the PDP. They don't have a regional party in the sense that we had ACN in the southwest, in the sense that they had AMPP in the north. They did not have the behemoth of a regional political party. So where is all this hate coming from? Where is all this hate coming from? They tell you now, for instance, that they have a rabid mob who are harassing people on the internet because their candidate lost. We have very short memories. In 2011, a candidate lost in this country, and over 800 people were massacred in violence in the north. I should know this because I personally saved 11 core members and were hidden in my father's hotel in Kano. So what are we saying? 800 people were massacred because of the ambition of somebody in this country. And suddenly we are losing our minds because we are saying people are insulting you online.
So, Mohammed, you are back again asking me why all this. The same we sent the delegate to go and meet Ohanese to come and apologize to you how Ahmad Bello was being quiet. You see, hypocrisy is a very big disease. If you don't understand what this man said here, then it's either you have a hearing problem, or you have a psychological issue, or you are just you don't want to hear the truth, and you're a hater of truth. Do you understand? like I always say, I don't support P2B or any Igbo politicians contesting for presidency in first place. But truth be told, you are from Northerners and you know what people claim that Nigeria belong to you. As if you just say it, you are also trying to practicalize it. And government is clapping for you, and that is why you are very, very happy to do what you're doing, isn't it? So allow other people to say their opinion and feel what they can feel about what is going on. So let's listen to another person. He said, Nigeria is a country that gave that gave 100 billion naira to terrorists, Mieti Allah, to stop buying civilians. Nigeria is a country that gave 100 billion naira to terrorists, Mieti Allah, to stop buying civilians. The same Mieti Allah that Afonja signed a peace agreement with mad people. Now listen to what this Awududuwa brother have to say.
As a people, earlier in the year, we're talking. In recent days, you've heard the story of Okwama, where the soldiers were murdered by a few, and where the soldiers went back with reprisal attack and leveled almost an entire community, killing indiscriminately. Lekki Toll Gate and the massacre that took place there in October 2020 is another good example of what we have become as a people. Earlier in the year, we were talking about Bokos in Plateau State, where people were killed on Christmas Day like flies. Nigeria is the only place where you find the government talking about repentant terrorists and absorbing them into the army. Nigeria is the only place that will be as rich as it is, and you see people desperately scooping hot food off boiling cauldrons, packing rice with sand. This is the country where the rulers were hiding palliatives meant for people during COVID. Everything about Nigeria is suggestive of the country that the spies entered, where it consumes, it devours. Those are the words. It devours. It's a land that devours its inhabitants. It is instructive that it is this same country that could not find 5 billion for the student loan scheme, that they are busy buying 160 million naira jeep. They are praying billions into private accounts. You have people who should be in jail, rotting in prison cells, presiding over the affairs of the country. And you think that it is not succinct that we describe such a country as a place that devours its inhabitants. The Nigerian is busy crossing the Mediterranean Sea after surviving the Sahara and the slave markets of Libya. What are they fleeing from? Because that's not migration, that's fleeing. They are fleeing what has become a functional war zone. How did we get to this point?
Okay. Mohammed, I hope you are still here, or you have disappeared again. That's what you do. You always come in and spy and run away. We don't want to engage in any decent conversation. So these messages that I showed to you now should be an eye-opener for you to understand that these are not Igbos, because when an Igbo man talk this kind of thing, oh, he's an Igbo, he's a hater of Nigeria. So he's not an Igbo, and I will still bring another person to you. Just give me a moment. Because we just want to bring all those things once, so that we don't need to start going back to it again. Most of you don't understand that what Igbo man is going through in Nigeria, that none of you you can't enjoy it. If happen to you, cannot. You cannot at all. Now listen to this Lagosian. Just hold on a bit.
No, there's no hope at all. Honestly.
Excuse me. So while we are waiting for the video to pick up, Armstrong said, okay, I think this is old messages. Emmanuel Chuku Debere, nice one, sir. Thank you so much, Emmanuel. I see you.
No, there's no hope at all. Honestly, stop deceiving yourself. I never said that. The greatest deceit is self-deception. If someone is deceiving you, it's still better. If you are deceiving yourself, you're a fool. Stop deceiving yourself. They now saw the truth and said something that's fine. Which workers? Civil servants. We are the government workers. We are the doctors. We are the teachers. We are supposed to know children for the future. No, they are increasing judge's salary. They don't want to lose judge salary. As the first increment in Nigeria, that's no. Judge is sent to you, increase your salary. Everything better for next election. Now, civil servant. We are the common workers. We are the salary. Today, look at the price of fuel. It's now. Listen to people that's supporting the man. You don't understand? That's supporting the man. It's tomorrow. I've never seen that. If it is today, Jesus, help us. Somebody will see. You are very wise. I want to say no. It's plan. I don't understand. I've never seen that. There's no hope for any worker. This is because how much the salary, how much is the price of food and commodities. The salary cannot buy a bag of rice in your country. I think there's hope. There is hope. Your salary can't do nothing. Can't take you anywhere. A man was supporting the president.
Donasco.
Now, that same person is supporting
I see you.
7,000 over, which is 7,000 better boss. He's still supporting the president. If it is to do this or help us, I've never seen
Sonny.
supporting people with open chest. You are supporting people with open chest. You have somebody on this platform. That's why they don't allow people to vote in the election. The person is justifying it. I heard it. That's a human.
You can see the anger. I just want you to see the anger in this man. Simply because of fuel. All right? I say simply because of fuel. It's not simple because in a situation that can make an adult to be crying like this, complaining this way, you can see the bitterness. You can see the bitterness. Now, let's hear from this one. Let's hear from this one.
So we have gotten to this. What is this?
Now, what you are watching here is a Dudu woman reacting to people. You know, this book was written by a Yoruba man against Igbo. So as you can see, keep Igbo off Yoruba land. That's the title of the book. And this our brother made a reaction video to that. Let's hear him.
So we have gotten to this. What is this? With everything going on in the country, this is what people care about. No Igbo is allowed in Yoruba land. So now, Igbo is out of Nigeria. Oh, they are not a citizens of Nigeria again. Have you forgotten the Nigerian Constitution? Section 41 of the 1999 Constitution says every citizen of Nigeria have the right of freedom of movement to work in anywhere in the country and reside there. If we want to go out of the country of Yoruba land, then everyone should go back to their region. We should have south, west, east. There should be nothing like Nigeria. What is the meaning of this nonsense? No brain for una head. Body into that. Majority of you will travel outside the country. You will see good things. But when you come back to Nigeria like this, propaganda and bigotry, now go restart them again. See what the country has done to because of you. Etija wiri. Olorun, you no go better for now. Remove them now from Yoruba land. You wey write that book, wait till your papa, your family don't invest in Lagos to benefit the Lagosians. Nothing. Foolish people. Now just dey spoil Yoruba name up and down. We no go agree for now. We no go agree. Now I go come up for this country. No while I'll be back again.
A short message to people that sees Igbo people as the problem of Nigeria. And you know, one thing I like about this video is that he is not shying away to admit that they are actually spoiling Yoruba's name by, you know, burning houses, doing this and doing that. Yes, it's painful on the side of Igbos, but your image as a Duduwa person to that commit that crime is there, and it will last for a very long time. It will last for a very long time. Okay. In our last broadcast, I shared with us, you know, how they were destroying Igbo man's business in Lagos because of the road construction they want to construct, or they are constructing it in that moment from Lagos to Calabar, Lagos to Calabar Road. Okay, the business is it what's the name of this business? Something landmark business. Yes. So they destroyed that that place because they want to build road. Similar thing has happened in the past, but it happened in China. Okay, it's happened in China, and the way they solve the problem will shock you, unlike the one of Nigeria. And mind you, I was told that is it African Union wanted to build a project in that area before. They have their map and everything, and they carved out that that business so that it will not affect or destroy the mass investment in Lagos. But later they couldn't do that, they couldn't finance it, and that project was abandoned. Now that Tinubu is the president, he decided to pick up the project for Nigeria, meaning he will be the one to finance it. Okay. Let me. He said, "Who wrote the book?" I don't know the author, to be honest. I don't know the author. They did not mention the author. I just maybe I have not done a proper research on that. You understand? I've not done a proper research on, because I don't see it something important. But whether somebody write that kind of book, yes, yes, of course, just to instigate problem, trying to make it, you know, that Yoruba, he's writing it on behalf of himself and his family, because he don't have right to speak for Duduwa people. But whether he's speaking for Yoruba people or not, the man he don't need it, because government of the day is done. They are doing the business for them. Okay, this is the business I was talking about. Okay, this landmark place. I shared it before in our last broadcast. Now I will share it again. Now just watch. Sorry, I will turn the volume down because of the music on the that comes with it. The book is very enlightening and pro-Yoruba. Okay, maybe Dana, maybe the author of the book is here. So this is the author. He's telling you that the book is very, very enlightening. That is pro-Yoruba, and why antagonizing Igbos and in the matter. So this is how they destroy the man business. You can see it now. Let me get to you the one how they control the issue in China. Similar issue. Similar issue. Written by Sheyemi Adeyeka. Sheyemi Adeyeka against Igbo. Okay. Noted. So just give me a little time. Let me bring it up. Okay, here we are. Now, pay attention to this video. In China, when they wanted to build Latin road, along this kind of environment where they have water and the sea or whatever you may call it, what did they do? The owner of this house you are seeing here refused. This is not about you using tractor as a government to just go there and destroy somebody's property that he purchased legally. Any decent country will not allow it to just happen that way. What do? They raise the flyover, on the two sides of the building, which maybe I don't know if they did it intentionally or what. You can see how they expand, navigate the way and create space for the building, so the building become, fall inside between the two roads. Now let me play it. That is when this is just a kind of a residential place. It's not as if it's generating money to compare what they destroyed in that Igbo man business they destroyed in Lagos. The money that place generates every festival. People went there to, for, kind of to relax, to lodge and all that. But let me play this one so you see how Chinese people manage their own. Can you see? Okay, you can see. But in the case of Nigeria, they use force to do everything, to control everything, and claim they're getting it right. I came late. I will watch it later. Today, God bless you, sir. God bless you too. And Diana said, please, who wrote? Okay, I think this is what I've replied before. And the guy is telling you who is the author and all that. Okay, guys, we are going to end it now. Thank you so much. We have spent some time here, and this is late hour. We need to rest. Thank you so much. And before you go, like the video, please. And have a wonderful night rest. See you again on my next one. Bye bye for now. Thank you all. Thank you.